Alright, so it's now time to continue on with the main story by speaking with Ishtola for the level 75 main story quest entitled Bearing With It. Ishtola wears a haunted expression, Emmett Selk's words having clearly found their mark. The recent events plainly warrant further discussion. I think it best that we wait until Alphanode and the others are present. Emmett Selk concluded. How convenient that he should choose this moment to keep to the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present we should return to Phino and make certain of the Umorn's withdrawal. After that, Slitherbough, the blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. And so away we all go, back to Phano. Alright, so where are those guys? Alright, back to Almet. And so now that we're all back together. You are returned, and unharmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. That the death of a single Sin Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies for whom we've waited these many centuries, and with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been a reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods. On behalf of the V's, our forebearers, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. Thank you. And you are welcome. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Katana Ravel had proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. We do but our duty as decreed by the late Emperor, or that he was still with us to express his gratitude in person. But sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in these woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. Yeah, they approve of this decision. Is Runar still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherbough shortly after you set out. If you will return to the Knights Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect they would be glad of your company. Yeah, looks like it's time for us to go back. Thank you, Olmet. I look forward to a day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. Well, our return will not be waiting that long, because we will soon be doing all the side quests that are here. But for now, let's go back to Slitherbough. Hey there, Runar. We're back. Yeah, it's good to see you again on your feet.
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Umoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky.
Excellent.
The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath.
Yeah, so they can no longer claim dominion here.
Try as they might, They could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering.
Yeah, even though it's broad daylight out, still.
In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right.
Really?
You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
Yeah, guilty as charged.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say, but please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
Well, we're grateful for that. But are we going to take him
I'm
up on his
sorry,
offer?
Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
Yeah. Master Matoya must take her leave.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we would hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
And so, yeah, we'll take our leave. And hey there, Ardbert. Yeah, even he can smile about this. And so we'll accept our reward and our gil for the experience. Alright, so yeah, we've now once again hit a stopping point, which means it's side quest time. So let's go ahead because we have a lot of side quests to do. I don't know if all of these will be enough to get me up to another level, but we will cover them all anyway. So let's start by speaking with this bashful bowman for his quest entitled From the Heart. This bashful bowman could do with some advice. I realize this is sudden, but will you lend me your ear for a moment? I would rather keep this a secret from the others if possible. I mean to propose to my beloved, and everything needs to be perfect, right down to where I spring the question. Being what I presume to be a worldly traveler, I thought perhaps you could give me your opinion on a view from a few places I had in mind. Alright then. Yeah, that's quite a task. Good, good. My first choice was a quaint little place to the north. Follow me. Alright, take me away. Yeah, if I have to do a leveling roulette in order to get myself pushed a little further, or a main scenario roulette, then I'll go ahead and do that, but I'll leave that off screen to do that. Plus also this will be a great opportunity to go looking for the remaining Aether Currents too. Yeah, in fact, once I get to the point where we clear everything in Slitherbough, I'll probably start intentionally taking the Aether Current quests, including the chain-oriented ones, in order to be able to get all the Aether Currents from the quests so that I can start flying around everywhere. So across the river we go. Yeah, it's still midday here in Raktika, so we will not be able to see what nighttime looks here. Nighttime looks like here, at least not yet. Alright, Bowman. What do you think? I thought the view of Ixmaya might set the mood. A pity we can only view it from afar. I have heard the flowers there are quite beautiful, but the woods there are fiercely guarded. Ah, that's it. My dear sweet beloved, let me be the guardian to your ruins of Ronka now and forevermore. Do you think she would accept such a proposal? Yeah, we have to mull over this. Yeah, let's give him something to think about. No? Well, I will give it some thought. Come, let me show you another spot near Lake Tusi Mekta. And so, we'll follow over there too. Probably a good idea for me to use the opportunity to see if there are any currents close by. Yeah, it says 73 to the south. Which means there's likely one close by, maybe chilling out in a tree. Because, yeah, we have seen some tree tricks. Ah, there it is. Yeah, right where the river goes underneath. Where's the next one? Okay, 469 is going to be over on the V side. So, yeah, it looks like we have all the Aether Currents for the west side. For the Knights Blessed. So now the Visa's Aether Currents are now going to be on the opposite side. So let's go ahead and head on over to the Bashful Bowman's next destination. Like, I should verify this, just to be sure. Just two? Okay, yeah, I'm clearly in a situation where we need to keep looking. Yeah, I thought I had a few more Aether Currents already. No, we still have a long way to go. So yeah, here's where the Bowman is. Hello again. Is the view of the lake not breathtaking? At its bottom rest the covered hills of Dwattle, one of the several ruins of the Ronkan Empire. Ah, I have it now. The ruin that your love has sunk to the bottom of my heart, and there it shall remain for all time. The perfect proposal, don't you think? It doesn't sound that good. No, you're right. The wedding could use a little work. Perhaps my third choice of location will prove inspirational. Alright, let's go. Yeah, try and make sure to stay out of the deep water as much as possible. Of course, there'll be situations where it just cannot be helped. $300 to the southeast, so yeah, we're kind of on pace to go over there. Oh, it's actually... Oh, okay. Well, let's get this Aether Current anyway. Because it appears that it's going to be around the fort. Oh. Yeah. Stumbled into some deep water just for a moment. 47 to the east, right over there. But now, how to get to it? Why, over here. No, they want us to manually run up the ramp. Alright, go ahead and touch. Where's the next one? 228 to the west. So yeah, likely once back in within the swamp. Oh, jump back out. $58 to the west, it's up there. Can I reach that from up here? I can, yes. So let's take this turn as well. $447 northwest, so now we're back on to the side where we can hook up with the Bowman again. Yeah, we might even have to dive a little. Yeah, in some situations it may be, yeah, no, you have no choice but to swim. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there's actually an aether current on one of these lily pads. 242 north. Let's go ahead and hop from lily pad to lily pad. Do more forced swimming. Get dry once again. Alright, 98 to the north. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I knew there was one on the lily pads. Yeah, it's probably the one aether current I remember distinctly. Let's go and pick this one up. Yeah, might as well get everything we can. Alright, the next one is on the V side. Alright. Alright, quick swim over. And so now let's go find the bowman again. So yeah, we gotta get to where he is, which is not that far from where we are. Alright, now we'll go ahead and change clothes. Yeah, chin it out on the lily pads again, so we gotta get to where those are. Ah, not quite. Yeah, we'll have to take the long way around, I guess. Hey, Bowman. This is perhaps my favorite of the three. Simple, quiet, and peaceful. Perhaps that is all I need to propose. A simple expression of my love. I realize there's much to consider, so you needn't give me your opinion now. Let us give it due thought while we return to Slitherbough. And so yeah, we'll go ahead and reconnect with him there. Alright. So yeah, here he is. Thank goodness you're here. The more I think on it, the more certain I become. Tell me, which place do you think would help me win her heart? The view of Ixmaya, the view from the edge of the lake, or the calm and quiet of the lake's center would be perfect. Well, he liked this one. He said it was his favorite. The center of the lake, eh? There'll be nothing to distract me from telling her how I truly feel. Alright, that is what I'll propose. I was led to call upon you. What better place than that to offer her my true name? True name? Are you not familiar with the custom? Only immediate family should know one's true name. It's the only way to protect our hearts from the lights. So that explains why Ishtola wanted to be known as Master Matoya here. Which is why revealing one's name to another is of such great significance. Though I suspect my choice of words in proposing may yet sour the moment. But don't you worry, when the time is right, I'm certain the words will flow freely. Unlike me. So we'll take our experience skill plus an earring. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this earring is all about. A white ash earring of slaying, so let's go ahead and put our full armor back on. So critical hit and skill speed against critical hit and direct hit rates. So yeah, we do want to wear this one. But we'll do that later. For now, we gotta keep on going. Let's speak with Hargra to take on her quest entitled An Express Delivery. Hargra needs something delivered to her brother with all haste. Please, sir, can you help me? Of course. My brother recently left to the Crystarium, but he forgot his journal. He would be devastated to know where he left it behind. If you hurry, you can likely find him before he reaches Lakeland. He's rather tall and has red hair, so he should be easy to spot. Please go and deliver it to him, I beg of you. Alright. Come on. Let's use our motorcycle and get out of here. Yeah, and on back this way. Yeah, at least now we have some clarification on why Ishtola was using a pseudonym. Because yeah, according to the Knights Blessed, you're not no one's supposed to know who you really are. Yeah. Also, I didn't notice that vampire vine until it was just a little too late. Yeah, turn around, Treant. Right, back to him. Standing in front of Fort Gone. Yes? Something for my sister? Yes, indeed. By the abyss, my journal. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I thought I should pay one last visit to what remains of our old home and offer a prayer to our parents, and it's a good thing I did, it seems. If I may, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead. I can only assume you've been to all sorts of places and seen incredible things in your travels. But do you ever get tired of being constantly on the move? Do you ever yearn to return home? Oh, trust me, we want to. At times, yes. In case of Shinji, that would be Doma. And yet here you are. I could only hope to have such conviction. I can learn much from your example. All the more reason I should get going to the Crystarium. Thanks again for the journal. Tell my sister I said thank you as well. So away he goes. Back to Slitherbough. Alright, let's give the news to Hargra. Yeah, Thancred, you cool chilling out here? Seems like he has a lot on his mind. Oh, hey there, Hargra. Were you able to find him? Is he doing alright? We found him indeed. Thank goodness. After Master Matoya arrived and began helping us piece our lives back together, he was constantly at our side learning all he could of the world outside the Great Wood. Everything he learned is written in that journal. His dream to become a craftsman to someday help rebuild Fort Gone. It pains me to see him leave, and I know it was hard for him too. But in the end, we both know it'll be for the best. Hey Kurumi, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Yeah, now Hargra even offers triple triad. So that's her way of expressing gratitude. So now let's speak to Overlyn to take on her quest entitled Disturbing the Peace. Overlyn is in need of a strong pair of hands. You are not of these woods, are you? My sight is all but gone, but there is no mistaking it. You are much too loud when you walk. Yeah, the thundering steps of a male Aurora decked out from head to toe in armor. Yes, there is a certain weight to your steps. A weight that comes from overcoming great hardship. If you would be willing, I have a task for you. There has been a strange commotion coming from Cleric of late. I fear someone or something runs amok there, though I suspect it would prove no match for a hardened traveler such as you. Alright then, away we go. So yeah, we're gonna have to go around that way. So let's wind our way through in order to get to a place simply known as Cleric. Now the sun's starting to set on the Raktika Great Wood, so we'll actually get an opportunity to witness a true night sky outside of cutscene for the first time. We'll weave our way through everything and make sure we can get to this place, even as they're throwing wind at our faces. Yeah, the wind's not at our back, it's in our faces, and as well as rocks too. Giant rocks. But yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you, Kumi. Welcome back. We've missed you. Oh, there we are. There's the source of the problem. And once this mango bugs off, and that one does too, yeah, how convenient. Now we can just focus on these guys. Yeah, let's take it to them. Look out for the AoE. Oh, he got me somehow. I thought I had escaped, but they say no. And down they go. But they're not done. Now the big pig comes along. Oh, the big pig, big pig. You can be a big pig too. Oi! Or rather, he's a big pig, big pig. Or no, it's yup, it's yup yup. It's yup yup. He's a big pig, yup yup. You can be a big pig too. Oi! Much better. Like, I was trying to remember how that line went, and it's like, oh. Like, I know it sounds something like this, but... Alright, back over here. And trying to find our way back over to Overland. Hello again. Do you hear that? The sweet sound of silence. It pains me to say such disturbances are not uncommon. The cause most likely being the lights. We do what we can to protect ourselves from its touch, but the animals of the Great Wood are defenseless before its might. Given the time, the light corrupts all, and even if they do not become sin-eaters, our only recourse is to deliver them swiftly unto the sunless sea. Harsh perhaps, but it is the only way to preserve balance here in the Great Wood. And so our task with you is now finished. So yeah, it looks like 2 more, actually it's 3 more side quests in order to start doing the chain quest. So let's make our way over to Ulsa, not Elsa, and take on her quest entitled Worth a Candle. Ulsa is excited to see you, and also it's at least 4 or more. Ah, one of Master Matoya's guests. You've come at an opportune time. I was preparing to take a walk and tend to the candles about Slitherbough, and I would ask you to assist me. I can think of no finer opportunity to learn more of our people. Take these 3 candles and replace any that appear to be nearly spent. A simple task, I know, but I believe it will prove most illuminating. Yeah, unlike her counterpart, who deals in ice, Ulsa here prefers to play with fire. So we'll go over to this cluster of candles, and put one over here. Beautiful, aren't they? Like the souls of the departed burning bright in the sunless sea above. I often come here to pay respects to our forebears, reflecting on the sacrifices that allowed us to live as we do now. And then we got a cluster of candles over here. Thanks, mister. You're real good at placing candles. Mama says the night sky has candles. Lots and lots of candles. So many you can't count them all. I bet I could, though. They're really pretty, but I think I like the candles in here more. And so away they go. But we're not done as far as placing candles. There's still one more place to go, but it's not in here. I want to go into this room. Here we go. And put candles over here as well. A fresh candle. How very thoughtful of you. Whenever I'm feeling stressed, watching the flames helps settle my nerves. Something about the way they flicker and dance is so soothing to me. Perhaps you should give it a try sometime. Perhaps, but let's go back to Ulsa. Yeah, let's go back to Ulsa and finish off this particular quest with her. Hey there, Ulsa, we're back. You are returned and enlightened by the experience, I trust. We are a quiet people where conversation comes easy in the presence of the candles. Before the flood, our worship would no doubt be seen as profane, sacrilege. But it is the expression of our faith that defines us, not the object of our worship. I can but imagine what change may come to the Knights Blessed should the Knights ever return to us. As it has right now. Yeah. Let it go! Let it go! Sorry, I just could not resist. I had to do that. You knew that I had to.